guys, here
Cooking Mama 1, 2, 3, 4.
today we're doing 18-hole golf once again. So, as you guys know, we're doing golf week right now. We're releasing golf videos every day. My current PB is plus 20, which I got in the very last video on this YouTube channel. So, like and subscribe if you want to create a brand new channel. As you guys know, we might be starting to make animated fan fictions once we reach 100,000 subscribers. And for all of you that like the fan fictions, 100,000 subscribers is the goal you want us to reach. Because we'll be getting them animated then, and with them animated, they'll probably be better in quality. Because with animation, we'll be able to do much more.
Oh, that was sweet.
Okay, I'm not right. Okay, do I have a minus score?
Yep.
Minus score, so that is what I need. Plus 31 is not
I remember it.
So plus 31. So let's finish. So let's talk more about our conversation about the government and how the government is corrupt.
That's what we're talking about? Okay.
Yeah, well, what am I going to talk about?
So did you hear about what's happening in France? That the people are like protesting because they increased the retirement age?
What?
Yeah, so apparently the retirement age in France was like, I want to say 60, but now they increased it to 62 or 63 or something.
What?
And so everybody's like, what? Meanwhile, here in America, we're like, y'all don't even get to retire? That's crazy. Because here it's kind of like, you just work until you die.
So, is this good? Is this right?
Yeah, I would go about right there.
Okay,
That was not good. Don't listen to me because I don't know.
Exactly. That's what I'm So the last good president we had was definitely Obama by a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's not even a competition really. I think even the people that didn't want, even the people that didn't want the black president would say, "Oh, Trump and Biden." It's definitely better. I think I know what we need to do. We need to get another black president.
Okay.
The only way for us to get it actually to look, it's the only way, because the first one, was the best president we've had in 2 elections.
I also think we should, the way there's a minimum age, it should be a maximum age.
Yeah.
Because like, because I feel like the whole thing with Biden is, he's just too old. Like, bless his heart,
Like, he's too old to actually be president.
Yeah, like, I don't even know. I don't know. Like, I don't know why at that age you would even want to be president. Because, like, he got like 50 years on me, and I'm like tired now. So, like, 50 years from now, I don't want to be running the country.
Wait, true.
Like, I want to be like taking naps and waking up being confused and not running the country.
You're kind of describing someone else. We're just not gonna say who because of safety reasons.
But like, I don't know, because I feel like that kind of makes him a little out of touch with what's like happening. And then because of that, I also think we should not get people who, I almost want to say they should, when it comes to people running for president, you can't be like too wealthy because it makes you out of touch with like most of the average Americans.
Nice shot.
True, because because you have to be pretty much like an average American.
Yeah, to kind of understand like average American issues, which usually has to do with like finances. Because I hear a lot now where people are mostly complaining. Oh, that was sweet. People are complaining about like how everything is so expensive.
Like, stop. Like, really? They can't. COVID-19. Oh no, I don't even want to start about COVID-19. That like destroyed us.
Right. It was the best of times and the worst of times.
Yeah, it was the best of times, but for the government, it was the worst of times because with everybody stuck in home, there was no one willing to like go outside and risk getting sick, like sick to the point where you could die to get like groceries or something like that.
True.
So it kind of ended up with the government having to raise the prices to survive, because they had to raise the prices in order to really get money. Because don't they get money from the successful businesses and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So they kind of need successful businesses. They need to raise the money, and that's why I feel like they don't just end the whole inflation situation, because they kind of know that they're gaining money. Like now that the virus is pretty much gone, and everybody like now that the virus is pretty much like no longer like a big
Like threat.
yeah, it's still like a threat, but it's not something which is like super big of a threat. So they kind of still want to make the extra money, because I feel like when they raise and I think the reason why they want someone besides Biden is not because Biden is actually
Oh, come on.
not because Biden is actually a bad president, but mostly because Biden is giving out people more money to pay for this stuff.
But
And
is he though?
he's giving us like checks.
What?
I don't
No,
know.
he's not.
Remember he gave I don't wait.
The stimulus checks, that was under Trump. But people have said like the stimulus checks like mess up something, because like giving out free money, you know.
Oh.
I don't know, but it's just a problem. But like I don't know how. I don't know. I feel like there's being like funding is being misappropriated. Cause like how do we have like
I know.
money to send to other countries for stuff, but we can't like use that money here to
Exactly.
fix stuff?
Because he spent over like he's probably spent like $1 trillion to go to Ukraine, and I'm like, I know that we're kind of in a bad spot with Russia right now, but like, so you put
But do you think do you think if Ukraine was beefing in a war with any other country besides Russia that we would like go stick our noses in it?
no,
All right. So it's kind of like
we're kind.
because there's lots of countries that get into wars and we don't go and like get invested. So I'm like, why are we so invested in this war?
Exactly. Like it kind of feels like they're like trying to make us invested, but no one's actually falling for the fact to be invested inside the war. So it's kind of a very, very big problem. Which being invested in a war is an issue which I think has really taken a bit on our country. So I think Trump was meant to weaken our country, because they realized after President Obama they were in trouble because the presidents were kind of keeping everything together. And nice, by the way, wait, I got to say.
Oh, it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
So, by the way, I'm pretty sure the best I seen was actually -31, so it's actually good. So
I don't know, but I feel sad for like your generation, because it's like stuff is gonna be like really messed up by the time y'all grow up.
what do you mean?
It's just gonna be. It's not gonna. I don't know. Like if stuff keeps getting bad, because like as a millennial, things are not like ideal for us, you know. And I'm pretty much just gonna be the same for Gen Z. And you're like, I guess you would be part of Gen Alpha. I don't know what your generation's called.
I mean,
And like I know my generation isn't like making anything better. We're probably contributing to the problem.
in fact, I think actually this is bad. You can't say that your generation contributes to the problem, because a lot of our viewers are from your generation.
They know it. They know we have issues.
I doubt it.
We acknowledge our issues.
Yeah.
We are Toys R Us kids.
Okay, so for all of you out there that have done this, remember, I saw some news yesterday when I was watching, and do not, and
Oh, is that gonna overshoot?
do not,
my goodness.
and I repeat, do not beat up football players.
beat up football players?
Yeah, they beat up the other team's football players because it didn't end the way they wanted it to.
Okay.
So don't, and I repeat, do not do this. It's terrible. I feel, and I really hope we don't end up, and I really hope that because that when we release these videos, we don't end up on like the news or something. I hope the government doesn't attack us for this.
Well, we haven't really said anything to offend either side because we kind of said things are wrong with all sides, which is the truth. So,
Except, yeah, okay. Okay, so this time, let me pull this on my game.
and also I'll say I think a problem we have in this country is we treat politics like we're rooting for sports teams. Like, you don't have to pick a side and just stay with that side forever. Like, you know,
Yeah, we don't have to like.
it's not like a gang. It's not like you gotta pick red or blue and just stick with red or blue. Like, you can actually listen to like what the candidates are saying. Like, sometimes you might be blue or sometimes you might be red.
Yeah,
It's not like I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. No, I'm a Chiefs fan. Like, you can switch sides sometimes. So some people just go like too hard for like one particular side, even if they know the person that's like leading the party is like wrong.
Yeah.
They're just like, I'm just gonna stick with this person.
Now,
Anyway.
I don't even want to talk about it, but let's talk about the January 6th.
What are you talking about January 6th?
I'm pretty sure that's the day where like
That's kind of an example of what I'm talking about. Like, it's a certain point to where like, okay, I'll give this analogy. I'm a Golden State Warrior fan, right? But if a lot of the stuff Draymond does, I do excuse it because I'm a Warriors fan, even if I feel like it's a little wrong. But like, if he comes down and starts like shanking people, that's kind of the line where I'm gonna be like, okay, no, he was wrong for that. But I feel like certain segments of the population, when it comes to politics, like there's no line. You know, like even if the person they're backing comes out and starts shaking people, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that was fine." And it's like,
okay, so I'm going to continue talking about the attack because it kind of involves a lot. Like that attack is kind of surprised. So I'm surprised. I think it was all staged.
Okay.
Now I'm not.
Stage? What do you mean? Stage by who?
I know I am staged. So it was not. So I'm not like I don't support Trump or anything that Trump is doing.
Okay.
But I think it's like more and more that I listen, the more I realize this is probably a bit more. Don't you think it's a little weird? Don't you think it's like a little weird that like nobody has ever like won? Nobody has ever asked like. Why have we never seen anybody from any country but America in it? Why have there been like, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure Trump didn't do it. I think it was staged by Congress. No, it's weird, but I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure they were trying to get Trump. I'm pretty sure Trump actually did win the election, but when they recounted it, they cheated. The Congress cheated it to make it look like Biden had every evidence.
I don't think that's what happened. No, I don't think that's what happened.
And I realized that, like, when Trump did pretty much say, like, to attack it, that didn't happen. I think this was all staged by Russia.
Why would Russia would have what? But Russia, okay.
Because Congress staged Trump losing, which was all part of Russia's plan
For him to lose?
Yes.
Why would they want him to lose?
It's simple. Trump was putting up. It's simple. Trump is one of their own, and while it might seem loose, but they wanted an old president who they knew would not know the average American things, so they could weaken America.
But if Trump was working with Russia, why wouldn't they want him to be president?
Nice shot.
It's as simple as they can bring a president in who actually doesn't know what they're doing, and like manipulate. Like they can like manipulate the old person that they were gonna.
But they could have just left the person who was working with them in charge.
Wait. Okay, my entire theory is like it's fake.
Right?
Yeah, my theory is completely and utterly fake. By the way, I'm really doing terrible. It might have something to do with me telling you about this entire crazy theory.
I don't know. I just feel like it's all a problem. I feel like the way elections are set up is a problem. Why do we have an electoral college? Like, why is it possible for someone to have more votes but not win?
What?
Yeah.
That's possible?
Yeah. You can win the popular vote but not win the election.
Nice shot.
Why?
Because okay. This will be our education segment. Dun, 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 education. Okay, so every state has electorates. That may not be the term, but just go with me. So based on the state's population, you get like a certain number of like electoral votes in the electoral college.
Okay.
So like states that have larger populations get more votes. Smaller states, fewer votes, right? So when it comes to like picking a presidential winner, they base it on the electoral college. So like, say for instance, okay, our state, I won't say the name, but our state, let's say the two people running for president, the votes are like neck and neck, but one person wins by 1,000 votes. Those 1,000 votes, that's really not like a lot when you think about the millions of Americans. But they're gonna give our electoral college votes to that candidate.
Okay. So
The other candidate could win another state and
lose because it doesn't have a big enough population.
right. So
I get it. This is a little.
See, it makes no sense, and I'm like, why? I'm sure there's some explanation of why our country started that, but it's like, why and why do we continue to do this?
I don't know.
This makes no sense.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with maybe.
It's almost like a way to rig the election. You know, so it's kind of, I don't know, it's just weird.
So they pretty much want. So they pretty much. So by the way,
I just feel like this.
By the way, how does someone get put into Congress? Do they get elected as well?
Well, yeah, we have to vote for the people in Congress.
That's not what I think. This is bad because what if someone?
So Congress is the U.S. House of Representatives and the U.S. Senate, and like together that's Congress. So like the representatives.
The more and more I hear this, the more and more I hear.
Like it's confusing, right? So like the representatives is based on the state's population. So states with more people in the state have more representatives. But then the Senate, every state gets 2 senators, regardless of the population.
That's weird. All I'm hearing right now is George Lucas and George Lucas.
I just feel like humanity finds a way to like mess up everything. Like back when it was like monarchies and like a king and a queen ruling stuff, people didn't like that. They complained. So then like it was a democracy. But now like people have figured out a way to like ruin democracies and like make it not a fair system. So I'm like, what are we gonna try next?
Are we gonna do queen with them?
I don't know what we're gonna do. I think we're just gonna let the aliens come take over. The aliens probably have figured out how to do things. But if they have time and intelligence to fly across the universe, they probably got things figured out.
Yeah.
I also kind of feel this is off topic. That's why I think the aliens don't say anything. You know, people are like, well, if the aliens are coming here, why don't they say anything? Because why would they? They probably think we're stupid.
if anything, yeah. Because honestly, so I'm gonna talk about some stuff which I think is like I'm just gonna give some examples for some shows I saw on like the A&E channel,
Mhm.
and manager
That was a nice shot.
of what'd you say?
That was a nice shot.
A manager threw scissors at a customer because they were complaining about them having to wait 20 minutes for their food.
Okay.
And this kind of shows, if anything, they probably think that we're like, if anything, they probably think that like we're so dumb that we kind of reach. I can't think the aliens would think, oh, we're dumb, we're also crazy. This is terrible. We shouldn't be here. That's why it's like if they existed, they wouldn't like come to our planet ever because they would be like, these people are so stupid. By the way, I missed my chance for.
Yeah, oh yeah, I see. I mean, you still have a chance if you get
No.
if you get 3 birdies, you'll do better than your last record.
But I'm
Why
not.
don't you just play it regular? Why you can't take the shortcut?
So I can get eagle.
But you're not gonna get eagle now.
But
Okay.
it's hard to get eagle. Okay. So continuing.
I think if aliens are real, they probably when they fly past Earth, you know how like you drive through like certain neighborhoods that you know are like dangerous. You would be like, lock the doors, lock the doors. I think aliens probably do that when they fly by Earth. They're like, lock the doors, we're going by Earth, yo. Sketchy neighborhood.
It really is. So Brittany, I mean, talking about this would be a very good. I hope these two videos do well.
Oh, that was so close to going in here.
Yeah, but it was pretty much the one is pretty much so I mean, like the one is pretty much dead, and people who stay here for the golfing is not people that watch.
Triple bogey.
I know. So people that stay here for golfing don't like that. Please don't let them do anything.
Oh, I hate this one. Okay, let me watch what you got to do.
Nice shot.
See, you can get an arc on your shots. My shots don't do that. I'm doing something wrong.
Look, I literally got that in a share. Really, it couldn't spun back.
I know, right?
Okay, that is it.
That was the last one?
Yes, it is. So that is it for this video.
No, it's not. It's one more
Oh
hole.
yeah, there is one more. So now I'm going to the ultimate. It was the last hole, last video.
I thought you just played this hole.
Nice shot.
What'd you say?
You didn't play this hole a few minutes. Oh, that was sweet. It bounced onto the thing.
Okay, that was good. That's good. I have a chance for like eagle. I have a chance for like good eagle.
Nice shot.
Like eagle or albatross. Not nice. I do not want this one. Nothing wrong. Okay, this looks really good. I am a few feet away from the eagle, so I don't know if that'll like.
Okay, I'm gonna let you concentrate. Oh, you still get the birdie.
Yeah, I still can get the birdie, but like, it's not gonna like. I bet it's not like a birdie. Not gonna like bring my game back. I bet a birdie won't bring my game back.
Oh my goodness.
That was not. So pretty much, this game is 18-hole system. I hate playing 18-hole, but apparently, if you play 18-hole, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to get like some kind of.
Negative score.
That's not. So Fiery Phoenix
And cooking on 1, 2, 3, 4.
signing off this video and the last video for the month.